Cancel culture became a scourge on the worldwide populace in about 2014, give or take. Yes, there were some cancellations before then, but we really hadn't quite come to the cultural acceptance or knowledge of it. We certainly didn't have the term yet, and it was something that was well known to be a practice of the left. But now we see the right. They get a modicum of power, and what do? They act the exact same. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle, and yes, Libs of TikTok is going out of their way, doing everything they can, running and just burning the fields behind them, going scorched earth to try and cancel individuals with literally no platform or power whatsoever. And you guys remember the old adage, those that do not know history are doomed to repeat it. No, wait, that's not the one. All right, the one I'm thinking of comes from a Batman movie. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, and we might be witnessing the Libs of TikTok become the villain. So we're gonna get into this. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I usually cover nerdy news every day, but why is it that I cover nerdy news? Well, mainly because we've seen a lot of cancellation attempts happen in the nerdy news over the last 10 years, and because politics is downstream from culture, a lot of what I talk about is cultural. However, we're seeing the same tactics being used by those who have a pretty massive platform on the right, those who have a pretty massive platform taking away from individuals with no standing and no power whatsoever, things that have influenced nerd culture and the complete degradation of nerd culture for the last 10 years or so. I feel like, especially with tensions running as high as they are in the current political climate, especially with an election coming up in the next several months, that it's pretty worth talking about. Here we got Libs of TikTok. Attention near Grand Rapids, Michigan. Tupelo Honey's Southern Kitchen and Bar employs this person who is very sad that the shooter missed. He already took his employment out of his bio, but we just called and confirmed he still currently works there. Beware of this restaurant. Now look. Notice how it just employs this person. This person isn't the owner. They don't run the place. They don't pay the taxes. They're not the person that, is providing the service. They're just a regular average Joe employee. Now, is what they said heinous? Yeah, what they say is absolutely heinous. Oh, so close. Yes, that's a very dumb, heinous thing to say. They're also just a regular individual. This is not someone rolling in the dough. I mean, I don't know what their job is in the kitchen. Maybe they're rolling in that sort of dough, but you guys get what I mean. The fact of the matter is this really going to help? Is trying to call this person's job and get them fired because of something stupid they said online when they, I don't know, what is this, Facebook? Or they use for, I don't know, yeah, so this is Facebook. So what? They've got like maybe 12 friends. Someone says they've got 1,000 friends on here. So, they just hit accept on every single bot that comes in or requests them. They've also got 12 family members and a few people from high school they never talked to. Oh yeah, what a platform. The right wing is going to really show them when they get them fired from their job. This person's probably already having trouble affording things as it is because the left has absolutely destroyed the economy, because everything is ridiculously expensive, because you can't go to the damn grocery store and buy anything at a reasonable price, or hell, the gas it takes to get to the grocery store. But you know what? Let's ruin this individual's life even further. Let's take the bread from his kid's mouth because he said something absolutely stupid on social media. Plenty of people have said stupid things on social media, and it's usually, at least so far as I've been online for the last several years, been the mentality of those with of a right-leaning perspective to say, hey, we need to not be canceling people for saying stupid stuff. Let's leave it to when they commit, I don't know, actual crimes. Like Bill Cosby? Alright, Bill Cosby, he deserved to be canceled. You can only get away with so many rapes before you're like, damn, we should probably cancel the funny man. Same with Harvey Weinstein. You can only tell so many ladies, hey, yo, I'm gonna put you in the Hunger Games, but first you gotta take care of some downstairs business. Like, yeah, that's gross, Harvey. Come on, you're not gonna stop? Alright, fair enough. We'll cancel you too. Those are legitimate issues. Homie here who just works at a restaurant trying to get him fired because he's saying ridiculous stuff. That is nightmarish. That is the dystopian Orwellian nightmare that we live in. Only instead of the left doing it, it is the right. The ones that were supposed to be the champions of free speech, even speech that they disagree with. So tell me, Chaya Rychik, what's going on here? Why are you using your Libs of TikTok account? By the way, this isn't even something happening on TikTok, it's on Facebook, but that's neither here nor there. Why are you using your Libs of TikTok account to try and get regular, normal, everyday people canceled from their jobs, food taken from their mouths, trying to destroy them, become the very monster that you so once thought to fight, whatever it may be? purely because you don't like that someone's being mean on Twitter. I thought that was the whole reason people like Donald Trump. Oh, look at all those mean tweets. He ain't afraid to tell it how it is. Your account used to be used for good, and probably still is, I don't know, but your account was mainly centered on showing, hey, look at all these trannies that are running schools and openly making these TikTok videos saying, we're gonna turn your kids into us, and this is not even a secret agenda. We want to make sure all your children chop their cocks off. You were doing some noble work. Yes, put that out into the ether. Make sure the world knows about it. This, I don't know, this ain't the same thing. And if it was a one-off thing, fair enough. You know, I wouldn't even complain. However, we're getting a bit more of this. We got this coming from Storm. This cancellation campaign is getting really old really fast. People don't need to be fired for every stupid thing they say on the internet, especially considering the vast majority of us have said a lot of stupid things on the internet. And I bet if we were to check Chaya Raichik's history enough, we would see her say some very stupid things as well. Now, I'm not advocating that anyone do that, because unlike Chaya Raichik, I don't want anyone actually canceled, actually taken off the internet for their stupidity, much like Libs of TikTok, unlike Libs of TikTok here. But the fact of the matter is, that is exactly what she's clamoring for and claiming for. Meet Scott Nutter, straight just come out here, doxing, dropping some info, a traffic operation engineer in the city of Auburn, Washington. He's horrified that the shooter missed. Also, why are you putting asterisks in shooter? Oh, are you afraid that your posts aren't going to get reach? Are you afraid that your posts aren't going to get traction? You believe Twitter's really all about free speech, don't you? Well, answer me this, Chaya. If Twitter's all about free speech, then why is it that you aren't using that freedom of speech to use actual words like shooter? I'm on YouTube. YouTube is a whole lot more stringent when it comes to its free speech. And here I've already talked about rape when it came to Harvey Weinstein, and when it comes to who was the other, Bill Cosby. I'm out here actually saying shooter. I say things like retard in my videos and my live streams. And so, and you're telling me on the free speech platform that is Twitter, you don't even have the balls to say shooter, or you're just afraid of your posts not going viral, because if they don't go viral, that means you don't get that sweet, sweet paycheck. This is what it is for you. It's a paycheck. You probably get, if I had to wager a guess, if I just take a gander up inside my gray matter here, you probably get thousands upon thousands of dollars a month on Twitter. Thousands upon $1,000 a month for posting this stuff on X. And rightfully so. You're doing a service to the world. However, is it really worth getting that thousands and thousands of dollars only to try and take the working man's regular food out their mouths, try to take away their paycheck just for some, again, stupid tweets? But this isn't the only thing you do. I mean, what about the homie that was fired from Home Depot? Now, Carl here, I don't know nothing about Carl. Apparently, Carl's a history boomer. That's a really stupid name, but fair enough. What up, Carl? He is, let's see your bio. Free speech liberal? Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. Fact of the matter is, some dude tracked a lady down because she made bad comments on Facebook. Now, this is, I don't know if Carl just doesn't know that Chaya Raichik, the Libs of TikTok account runner, is a female, or maybe he's not talking about Chaya. However, yes, I looked into it. This can be linked back to what Libs of TikTok Chaya Raichik was doing. He got her on camera at Home Depot, her job, and now she's fired. If you're trying to get some nobody fired, you're almost always the bad guy. Home Depot. Hi, the individual's comments below don't reflect the Home Depot or our values. We can confirm she no longer works at the Home Depot. So you try and tell me, let's, yeah. So it was Libs of TikTok. Hi, Home Depot. Are you aware that you employ people who call for political violence and the assassination of the president in the comments? Any comment? Let's take a listen to this.
Are you Darcy Waldron? Yeah?
I was Waldron, yeah.
Okay, from Cayuga? And you think that the shooter should have been a better shot? Is that what you posted on Facebook?
I am at work.
You think that the shooter should have been a shooter, huh?
I am at work.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up.
I don't want to sit here and just take the side of somebody that says, yeah, the shooter should have been a better shot, because that's some pretty disgusting thing to say. It's some disgusting rhetoric. But you try to tell me, how are you in the right? I mean, I can tell that you're on the right, but how are you in the right when you're going to someone's place of business, when they're just trying to do their job? Look at this chick. She's behind the computer. She's checking someone out. I guarantee you this bitch make minimum wage. Or I don't know, maybe she's in Washington, so she probably make like $15, $20 an hour just sitting behind the screen, because Washington's a very, very blue state, and, they're trying to say, oh, hey, well, if we just paid the people more, if we raise the minimum wage, that'll make everything work out. Yeah, that's how we can solve this inflation. That's how we can put more food in people's mouths. No, that's not how it works. But that's not what we're talking about right now. The point is, this person works as a cashier at the Home Depot. You're so mentally sound. You track this lady down at work, and you're filming her like you're the aggressor here. And you want people to take the right-wing side seriously? You want people to take the right-wingers and, have sympathy towards them? When you and do crazy stuff like this, because this isn't an isolated incident. Ever since the Republicans have started to get more and more power, more and more acts like this have been happening. So yes, why should any normal individual believe that the Republican Party, the conservatives, or the individuals on the right wing or conservative side are anything different than the left, anything different than the liberals? Well, we say we are. Yeah, you say you're different, but actions speak louder than words, and so far, I'm seeing the exact same types of actions that the left have been doing for the last 10 years. Once again, because you've gotten power, and because that power has corrupted you. There were so many individuals that were so good at pulling the wool over your eyes because they thought, oh man, as long as we say the right stuff and do the right stuff and claim that we're all for free speech, then we'll be able to get into power. We'll have everything we need. Yeah, you're using the exact same playbook, you're just using it a decade too late, and you want people to have sympathy for you? Yes, what's been happening in America the last week or so, give or take, has been awful. It's been terrible. There's a bird on my eyeball right now. Thank you, Hondo. It has been absolutely awful, but does that give you license and right to act like the very thing you swore to destroy? No, because back to Batman, you are going to become the villain. You've already become the villain so far as I'm concerned. How people can still look at Libs of TikTok after this and think, you know what? That's a nice, awesome, based account that I can't wait to follow and think they're doing God's work. Well, I'm sorry. They lost that privilege when they started acting exactly like the left, and I don't see enough individuals out here disavowing it, enough individuals with a platform. I know I don't exactly have the largest platform. I've only got a little over 4,000 subscribers, but I have individuals that come watch my videos day after day after day, and they return every time without fail, whether they agree with or disagree with what I'm saying, because that is real freedom of speech. I get to have these several hour-long live streams with individuals on all sides of the aisle, all walks of life, both when it comes to my guests and when it comes to my viewers, and we can have these debates in the comment section. We can have these debates. We can all, just talk to one another, agree, disagree, and then they're going to come back to watch my videos. I'm going to keep back to watch theirs. I'm going to read each and every comment, respond to almost all of them, whether I agree or disagree, because that's what real freedom of speech is, and I don't ever hold a single one of them with any sort of disdain simply for disagreeing with me. But can we say the same about you? Do you actually value free speech, or do you value your ideology above all else? And if you value your ideology above all else, fair enough, but at least be honest and say so. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always about what's going on in the political side of Twitter or politics in general, but again, with politics being downstream from culture war, y'all know, if you see my channel, you know you guys are gonna get this now and again. So by all means, usually I talk about things like anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles I go over on a day-to-day basis, choose the videos I react to on my Friday night live streams, and of course, get involved in the Discourse with over 80 other vital idols. It is a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait for you to grow and be a part of, because we do care about diversity, but only one kind of diversity of thought. So that sounds interesting to you, join the Discord, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.